Right, hello there everybody, big excitement. It's time for Series 2 of the lhphoenixpodcast. Hey! Oh, look at that, I didn't even need to put a fake sound effect on for that. We've got one built in. Fantastic guys, thank you so much. It's Series 2, it's episode 10. We are back for a new school year. It means we've got an entire load of brand new Year 7s in the building, and boy, have they been asking a lot of questions. And in the lesson that I taught today, I taught 7M today, and they were just asking question after question after question about this podcast. So guys, hi, I hope you're listening. Drop us a comment under the video, get involved with the podcast. It'd be great to have some Year 7 students in here really quickly. So you can see already who I'm with today, but our pupil host is Georgina. Hey Georgina, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well.
Oh, the camera's over there, Georgina. So you can look at that while you're talking. There you go, fantastic.
Okay.
And do you want to introduce our staff host for the week?
The staff host I chose today was Miss Burton.
Hey, welcome
Hi,
Miss
everyone.
Burton. Hi, nice to see you. Thank you for this, because this was a little bit last minute, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, so stepping in, and this is not the first time Miss Burton's been in the recording studio either.
No.
Check out our wonderful staff Band-Aid performance from last Christmas.
Yeah,
it was
maybe don't.
it was amazing, and Miss Burton was such an important part of that, so that's fantastic. I think it's time that we kicked off with our first piece of music, and this is your choice, Georgina. So
Yeah.
what are we starting off with?
We're starting off with very lots of painful choices. Sing Me to Sleep by Alan Walker.
Sing Me to Sleep by Alan Walker. Now, we had to go through quite a few different songs, didn't we, before we found one that you should
It was
out.
painful.
It was it was quite a long process. We've got one. Here's a great track. Love Alan Walker. Looking forward to hearing this song. Here we go. Sing Me to Sleep.
Wait a second, let me catch my breath. Remind me how it feels to hear your voice. Your lips are moving, I can hear a thing. Living life as if we had a choice. Anywhere, anytime, I would do anything for you. Anything for you. Yesterday got away, melodies stuck inside your head. I sung in every breath. Sing me to sleep now. Sing me to sleep. Oh, just sing me to sleep now. Sing me to sleep. Remember me, no time cannot erase. I can hear your whispers in my mind. I've become what you cannot embrace. Our memory will be my lullaby. Sing me to sleep now. Sing me to sleep. Oh, just sing me to sleep now. Sing me to sleep.
There we go then, our first song of Series 2, Episode 10, Sing Me to Sleep by Alan Walker. What a great choice, Georgina. Very nice, like it. Get everyone moving as they listen on a Friday lunchtime. I like it. Now, I have to be honest, chosen topic, not my area of expertise, but luckily we have got a geography teacher in the room, so we decided to talk about the rainforests and the Amazon in particular, right? Now I have to say, the most I know about Amazon is ordering things off Amazon Prime. But yeah, you know, so I'm going to throw over to the geography teacher. And why is the rainforest and why are the Amazon particularly important at the moment?
Okay, so the reason the Amazon rainforest is particularly important is because it's the largest rainforest that we've still got left. So there were lots of other rainforests, they've been cut down, or they're much smaller now. There's still big rainforests in places like Indonesia, but the Amazon rainforest is the largest single rainforest on Earth, and it provides about 20% of the world's oxygen, so it's really quite important.
Right, yeah, okay. Oxygen kind of important for survival in general, really.
Yeah.
Okay. And so where is the Amazon rainforest?
It's basically in Brazil.
Okay.
It goes a little bit into Peru, but the majority of the rainforest is in Brazil, and it's in the north part of Brazil in South America.
Okay, and there's a political problem with Brazil and the rainforest at the moment, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an issue because people in the West, we want to keep the rainforest, we want to look after the rainforest and keep all the animals happy and not chop down any of the trees. The people that live in Brazil want to use the rainforest as a resource, and they want to use the land, they want to sell the wood, they want to be able to develop their country so their country can get richer. So there's a conflict there in what the people from Brazil want to do and what the rest of the world want the Brazilians to do. And the way the Brazilians see it is, it's our country, we should be able to do what we want with it.
Okay, well, yeah, that's quite a deep point, really, isn't it? Because, you know, if you've got a resource which is depended on by the entire planet, then there's definitely, means to say that actually it's not just Brazil's resource, it's going to be very important moving forwards. Georgina, what do you think on this issue?
So what I've been told, my class 8M have been told a little bit by Miss Penny.
Good class, like it, yeah, absolutely. Podcast friendly. Few people from 8M have been on the podcast when you were 7M. Now here you are again. Sorry, carry on.
So what we were told is that I think it was the king or the president of Brazil. We offered to pay lots of money to get water and resources to stop the fire, which has been going on for weeks, almost a month and a half now. But the president, he didn't want help. I don't know what he wanted to do. He just said, no, I don't want help. You can keep your money, you can just keep your resources.
Okay, so is it that the Brazilians are looking to clear it faster, which is why they're happy for it to burn? Is that?
I don't think so. I think they want to try figure it out themselves, but they haven't got the resources to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of factors because the people in Brazil do want to clear some of the rainforest. Lots of people want to build a road through the rainforest, through into Peru, so that it connects the coasts of South America.
I imagine that's very challenging to do as well.
Yeah. If that happened, it could make it a lot easier for people in Brazil to get goods from abroad. It could make it a lot easier for people to trade. However, if you build a road through the middle of the rainforest, it also means it's much more likely the rainforest will get developed further and people start building settlements there, more factories and farms. The big issue with the rainforest is cattle farming. So lots of people clear land in the rainforest by setting fire to it, burning down all the sort of undergrowth. They cut down the big trees and they burn the undergrowth. They plant grass and they feed cattle. Most of those cattle end up as burgers and steaks for the USA.
Okay.
So it's down to meat consumption in the USA. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm a vegetarian, so I'm against meat consumption anyway.
Okay.
But
I'm not.
This particular thing with the beef, it creates an awful lot of carbon. Cows themselves produce a lot of methane gas. It takes a lot of energy to produce meat, and we're cutting down the rainforest as well.
So really, it's an environmental disaster all round.
Those burgers are just not good for the environment.
Dear.
Sorry.
However good they might
health.
taste.
Yeah, they might taste good.
That double quarter pounder with cheese, folks. Put it down. Step away from the burger. It's having a significant environmental impact.
It's true.
And
But
on
also-
that, sorry, Georgina, carry on.
But also, if they really cared about the rainforests, but they want to develop it, wouldn't they care about the animals who are dying as well?
Okay, yeah. So you've got a bit of animal welfare coming in there as well as the environmental concern. And
Because
I feel guilty for my burger now. I had a burger last night. Oh dear,
Yeah.
shameful.
because you got all the animals there, like the tigers and all the other animals, leopards. And they are predators, aren't they? So they help like keep the food chain secure. So if one of their if their food dies, then they'll die. Then it'll just be a whole
It's
animal.
not like they can just grab a burger, is it?
No.
It won't work like that.
They don't get the burgers.
No, so some very thoughtful things there. Thanks very much for bringing up that discussion. That's great. And I think just to lighten things up just a little bit from our little burger discussion, it's time that we have a music choice. And Miss Burton, this is your choice.
Yeah.
What have you gone for?
I've gone for Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nice.
Classic song.
Absolutely.
I hope that everybody's heard it before. If you haven't seen the
I
film,
haven't seen it.
I would recommend it if you're old enough to watch it.
Yep.
Definitely recommend the film about Freddie Mercury's life. This song changed everything in the world of music.
It's an absolute rule breaker. Okay, one of the first ever music videos. One of the first songs to just throw all the rule book out the window and go, you know what? I don't want to go verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus. I want there to be 4 different guitar solos in the middle of the song. So absolutely brand new when it came on. Nothing like it really ever been seen before. Here we go. This is Queen with Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come, sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go, gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go? Will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go. Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. We'll not let you go. Let me go. Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me.
Wow, what a song. Headbanging here in the booth along with that massive guitar solo at the end, just can't resist. There's an amazing video on the internet of somebody's dog joining in with Bohemian Rhapsody guitar solo. It's amazing. I'll try and find a link and put it in the description. It's absolutely incredible. Okay, so we had a very serious topic that was sort of food related before, and now we've got a slightly less serious topic. Georgina, do you want to talk us through what we've gone for now?
We've gone for ice cream. We've gone for, if you were an ice cream, what flavour would you be?
Okay, if you're an ice cream, what flavour would you be? Now, we've done what cake would you be? We've done that previously, so we thought we'd just develop this slightly with ice cream flavour. So, Georgina, do you want to kick us off? Which ice cream flavour would you be and why?
A Napoleon ice cream.
Napoleon ice cream. Now, we had this conversation before the episode. We think you mean Neapolitan ice cream.
I was always told Napoleon.
The one with the 3 different flavours in it?
Yeah.
Is that what you go for? Okay, and why would you go for that?
Because I think that pink, it resembles love, like your friends and family.
Oh, deep. Okay, wasn't expecting this to take quite
And
such
then-
a... Nice.
And then vanilla, which is like whitish, yellowish, it symbolises like your life in general, and then chocolate is just chocolate and it's not.
You can't go wrong with chocolate, really, can you? You
No.
can't go wrong with chocolate.
That's a good
I like,
choice.
it's like a couple of episodes ago, it seems ages ago now, when we had Emily Daniels on, I asked her why she liked Shawn Mendes so much, and she gave me this really deep, meaningful...
I saw that.
And, you know, I think you've just done something very similar with Neapolitan ice cream. I was expecting, like, I don't know, because I
It's
like it. Or
Napoleon.
something like that. Oh, sorry, Napoleon ice cream. I think Napoleon would be very pleased to have an ice cream flavour named after him. Miss Burton, how about you? What would you go for?
Okay, so my ice cream flavour would be praline and cream.
Oh, not like the Haagen-Dazs flavour?
Yeah, like the Haagen-Dazs.
Ah, expensive.
Yeah. Rich. You might think it's bland, but a little bit nutty.
Oh, okay, a little bit nutty.
What
I love
would you
it.
be,
Right,
sir?
okay. Well, I've been thinking about this, and you know, it's always difficult because I have to come up with different things every time someone asks me this on the podcast episode. And what's that blue ice cream? It's bubblegum flavour, isn't it?
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, I
It's
think that-
not!
Oh, no.
It's not!
You may have noticed if you've watched the podcast for quite a long time now. I'm quite a big fan of blue. So I do like blue. I've usually got a blue suit on, and you know, so I'm going with bubblegum ice cream.
Bubblegum ice cream is nom.
It's not the flavour I would choose to eat. but
It's not.
People said to me, if you were an ice cream flavour, what
And
would
you
you
get a
be?
blue tongue.
Yeah, okay, you can turn into a Smurf. Great. You look like you've
Okay.
eaten a Smurf.
I think we need to move on now,
Yeah,
sir. I think it's
you
time for the
probably
people
do.
performance.
I think it's time for the people
Let's
performance.
go for that.
Yes, and pupil performance again is going to be a little bit different from this point onwards because I have got so many amazing classes, and I mean that. We've now got year 9, 10 and 11 musicians for the first time in many years in Lyng Hall, and there are so many different things to choose from that I'm not picking the performances until right up to the point where I do the edits. So it's not a cop-out, it's me trying to get as many different things to choose from as possible, and we're still 2 weeks away from the point where I actually release the episode at this point. So I don't know what the pupil performance will be, but I do know that it will be extremely high quality and people have been really working towards it. So I'll just do a little cut in at this point and I will tell you what the pupil performance will be.
You know what? I was so right when I said I had a huge number of different performances to choose from, and what an amazing thing to have to do. You know, you've got so many high quality performances happening that you can't just decide which one to put in, but I'm very excited by this one. It's a young man who hasn't been playing the drums formally for very long, but you can probably tell from this video has been teaching himself for some time, and my word, is there potential here. This is Daniel Apong. He's doing a Charlie Puth song called How Long, and this is his baseline assessment for the start of his BTEC unit. So this is the starting point. It's going to be very interesting to see in a few months' time the progress that he has made. So enjoy Daniel Apong doing Charlie Puth's How Long.
I'll admit I was wrong. What else can I say, bro? Can't you pull my head and not my heart? I was wrong, I was gone. That don't make it right. I promise there were no feelings involved. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it really just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apology. Baby, I just gotta know how long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me while you're calling, baby. How long has this been going on? You've been acting so shady. I've been fooling in lately. I'll admit, it's my fault, but you could've believed me when I say it only happened once. I tried, and I tried, but you'll never see that. You're the only one I wanna love. Oh yeah. She said, boy, tell me honestly, was it really just for show? Yeah. She said, save your apologies. Baby, I just gotta know how long has this been going on? You've been creeping around on me
There we go, another amazing pupil performance. At this stage, like I said, no idea what it is, but I'm sure it was absolutely amazing. Looking forward to seeing it when I do the edit and see the podcast going out there. So, very, very important topic. We've talked rainforest, we've talked ice cream flavours, and now it's cats or dogs. So, Georgina, which side of the fence are you on?
I am on the floopy cats.
Floopy cats.
Floofy.
Oh, floofy cats. Right, okay. Not just any cats, has to be fluffy cats.
Well, it's all cats, but my cat is very floofy and I love him.
Okay, so we've got one so far for cat. Miss Burton, what do you think?
Yeah, I prefer dogs. Sorry, Georgina, I'm allergic to cats.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I quite like them actually,
Oh,
but
no.
I
Whose
like-
idea was this?
Yeah. So I like dogs.
Do you have a dog?
I don't. I can't. I'm at work all day, and you know how long teachers work for, sir. I can't.
No
keep a
idea
dog.
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Can't keep a dog
Not
at
a
home.
clue.
Wouldn't be fair.
No, wouldn't quite work. So I'm
No.
the casting vote then. Sorry, I've got 2 cats.
Oh.
Yay!
Yeah, I have. Have you
Cats
got
win.
cats?
Yes.
How many cats have you got? Do you own like a zoo?
No, I've only got 1. I used to have 2, but sadly my kitten, 7 months, had to be put down.
Oh no! Oh, sad times. That's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so you got 1 cat. What's the cat's name?
Ozzy, and he's a
Ozzy.
black cat, but he's very lucky.
Okay, Ozzy, musical name as well, Ozzy Osbourne. What a great musician, you know, Black Sabbath, fantastic. I've got 2 cats, Freya and Milo. And my daughter, who's now 18 months old, where's that time gone, absolutely delights in terrorising them. Although for the first time this week, she did actually say Freya's name. So that was quite an exciting moment. She walked up to her, said Freya, and promptly poked her in the ribcage. But she said Freya before she did it, so that's a good thing.
My baby brother just, when he's lying down on his playmat, he just likes to, Ozzy will come over, he'll just lie down, and JJ will stroke him, that's my baby brother.
Oh, nice.
And he was
Tolerant cat.
And,
Mine just run away from
and JJ was asleep the other week. And Ozzy came up onto the sofa because he was like leaning on the pillow in the corner because we're trying to get him to sit up. Ozzy lay next to him and slept.
Oh, nice. They are very, you know, they can be very... I know some people say that cats are a bit isolated, perhaps, or a bit too independent, but I don't find that, actually. I've got quite... In fact, one of my cats thinks it is a dog.
My cat
Quite
likes
happy
to
to
sleep
just
in
come
the
and
dirty
sit on
washing
you.
basket.
Nice. Moving on swiftly. Okay. Just a few things then to finish up today's fantastic episode. Social media. Right, everything is at lynghallmusic. Don't forget, you can follow us on Snapchat, you can follow us on Twitter, you can follow us on Instagram, and please, 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 can we comment under this video? Can we like this video? Now, actually, we failed. You didn't, I did. We failed. Last episode, I put a like goal of 20 likes on our last episode.
I
and
liked
we
it.
didn't make it, yeah. But
I liked
we
it.
didn't hit a 20 like goal. Now, most people, when they put a like goal on YouTube videos, it's like, oh,
I know
if
what I
I
could do.
if I can get to 160,000 likes, well, that would be amazing. But at this stage of the Phoenix Podcast's life, we're still aiming for 20.
I only get
Okay.
2 or 3 likes every video.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel better than your videos, then that's fine. Yeah, 20 likes. Can we do it? I bet we can. Use our hashtag as well, which is lhphoenixpodcast if you're on Instagram, and then we'll see the content that you're putting out. Put comments on. I do have comment filtering on. A couple of people have said, why doesn't my comment show up straight away? Just because it's a school channel, just decided to look after the comments quite carefully.
Be clean.
Yeah, be clean, guys, because if you're not, I won't put it through. So let's get a discussion, but let's get a discussion going on in the right way. Thank you both so much for doing episode
pleasure.
10, series 2.
After loads of choices of songs that were not allowed, we
Yeah.
finally got one.
Indeed, we went through quite a lot of music before we're good there, but thanks very much. See you soon. Say bye to the camera, guys. See you later.
Bye, camera.
Bye, camera.